Hey guys, so if I'm being honest with you, I feel like literal poopy today. I've had this headache for like a week and it won't go away and my stomach hurts and I just would rather stay in bed all day. But I can't, and the combo must go on because I have some really interesting information to show you. I know that we've talked a lot about layering, and when you do that, you can definitely create your own custom shades, but you can create custom shades even more so by using this neat little tattoo ring. So it's just basically a little bowl that you can put your different colors in and mix them around. And what happens when you pre-mix colors is that they come out a lot more evenly on your lips. The other good thing is when you're layering colors, you're basically putting on even parts of 2 or 3 colors. When you pre-mix them, you can put in as much or as little as you want of each color to really create that custom shade. So what I want to do today is something a little neutral, a little rosy, and so I'm actually going to be using 4 colors because I'm crazy like that. So I'm going to be using Cocoa, Hazelnut, Heartbreaker, which is awesome. It's really corally pink, and then Bombshell just to lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do using the tattoo ring, and then I'll just put it on like normal. So once you shake up your product really well, instead of wiping off the applicator on the edge of the bottle like I normally do, all I'm going to do is wipe it on the rim of this ring. And so you don't actually end up using more color than you normally would. I know some people like to pour it in, but I definitely don't need that much. I only need like 1 applicator's worth. So I just put a little bit in there. And of course, how much you put in there is going to determine how the shade comes out. So I just want to be a little pinky, so I'm not going to add as much Heartbreaker as I did with the Hazelnut. I'll also just put in a little bit of the Bombshell to lighten it up. So you'll notice that I'm putting it on different sides of the ring so that I don't like cross-contaminate the applicator. And I think that that's a good idea. And if you have like a applicator that's not devoted to a LipSense color, I would suggest that you use that. You can definitely get just like regular applicators. I don't have any of those right now, so all I'm going to do is use the Cocoa, which is the darker color, and then that's not going to show up as much. And I'm not even going to put in a lot of this Cocoa. I'm basically just going to wipe it off and then use it to mix the colors that are in there. And then based on what the color's looking like in the little tattoo ring, you can determine if you want to add more of some color to bring it to that shade you really want. And the neat thing about this is we're getting the warmth from the Cocoa and also the shimmer. So the shimmer that you normally only see in the Cocoa is going to be added to the Hazelnut. It really brings a whole new level to your LipSense game, and I can't believe I wasn't doing this before. Crazy. So all I'm doing is adding a little bit more Heartbreaker and a little bit more Bombshell because the Cocoa is pretty overpowering since it's so dark. And I'm just going to mix that up. And now that it's all mixed up, hold on, let me show you. Now that it's all mixed up in there, I'm going to go ahead and put it on.
I don't know about you guys, but when I'm not feeling well, I really do like to put on makeup. It makes me feel just more ready to human. And this color came out really pretty. I was going for something a little lighter, so I think next time what I'll do is add a little bit less Cocoa and a little bit more Bombshell.
So now that we're done, you can definitely see that the Cocoa comes through most prominently in the combo because it's the darkest color. So unless you're going for something really dark, what you want to do is is use the smallest amount of the darkest color possible. It's going to add in that warmth from the cocoa, but then you're not going to be overwhelmed by the cocoa color. So pre-mixing and layering are really different. I think they're good for different reasons. If you're trying to color match a specific color or get a shade really specific for your look, then I think that pre-mixing is the way to go. If there's any colors you want to see pre-mixed, let me know, and otherwise I will see you next Wednesday.